One, go!
I am.
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 I am. I am.
Who I am.
There are times that we doubt ourselves. We ask questions is this really me? Or is there something that I have not discovered yet? Solitude state is what we need to think and assess who we really are. Let's spend some time with ourselves. But most importantly, loving ourselves will help a lot to develop and find who you really are.
When I was still young, I was obsessed by a thing that makes me feel alive. There's no talent here. This is hard work. This is an obsession. Talent does not exist. We're all equals as human beings. You could be anyone if you put in the time. You will reach the top, and that's that. I am not talented. I am obsessed. As I was part of the Scholl family, I was inspired by my classmate to be a believer, hard worker, and achiever. That keeps me focused in studies, which competition gives me energy. I enjoy competition. I enjoy challenges. If a challenge is in front of me, I will go ahead and conquer it.
I am Mark Piolo Carion, and I am who I am.
In my past, I am a student who didn't put effort to those projects and assignments that my subject teacher given to me. I am a guy who is easy-go-lucky, but when I studied in SMC, I feel that I am getting change. Now, I put efforts and I repeat this that we had, and also I challenge because my classmates are mostly honors, and that motivates me to push harder in my studies and to work hard for the better future that I faced in my journey. What I am in the present is molded by those people who believe that I can do something unique, especially to my parents and to God for giving me the strength to face any of those challenges along my way.
I am Edward I. Bungulan, and I am who I am.
I was once the person who didn't believe in herself. I was once the person who blames herself for every mistake in her life. I was once the person who brings herself down. I was once the person who never got out of her comfort zone. I was once the person who always cries about everything, even the little things. I was once the person who gets depressed about anything. I was once the person who names herself weak. And when something bothered me, I didn't talk with anyone about it. I thought it all over by myself, came to a conclusion, and took action alone. Not that I really felt lonely. I thought that's just the way things are. Human beings, in the final analysis, have to survive on their own. And personal development taught me to always love yourself, because if you don't, you'll never get to know who you are. If you don't, you'll never be able to believe in yourself. You'll never be able to love others as well, and you'll never be able to live a happy life. And if you don't, again, love yourself.
I am Siti Lihaya Maundaya, and I am who I am.
Isang simpleng bata, minsan makulit pero mapagmahal sa magulang. Noon, isa lang akong hamak na mag-aaral na hindi alam ang takbo ng buhay. Madalas din akong nagpapadala sa aking emosyon na nakapagdudulot ng masamang resulta. Pero sa ibang banda, basketball lang yata ang naging bisyo ko. Sa pagdaan ng mga taon at paglipas ng mga panahon, bigla akong namulat sa katotohanan na marami palang tao ang nasasaktan dahil sa akin. At napagtanto ko din na maraming tao ang sumusuporta sa akin sa aking pag-aaral. Ang aking mga kamag-aral, mga kaibigan, at lalong-lalo na ang aking pamilya. Sila rin ang nagpapalakas sa akin sapagkat sila ang inspirasyon ko. Nagpapasalamat ako sa Diyos, lalong-lalo na sa aking pamilya at kamag-aral na laging nandyan upang ako'y gabayan sa aking mga emosyon at desisyon sa buhay. Ako ngayon naging mas mabuti kung ikukumpara sa dati. Nakokontrol ko na ang aking emosyon at maging ang aking mga desisyon sa buhay. Maraming salamat sa aking pamilya, sa Panginoon, at sa pamilya ng St. Ignatius of Loyola.
I am Berlin A. Pagasian Jr. and I am who I am.
There are many different kinds of people. Strong, thoughtful, bold, caring, smart, independent, rich, poor. But the question is, which one are you? From years of existence, I've learned things. I learned how and when to talk, listen, understand, how to be patient, cunning, when to speak lies, when to spill the truth, when to keep up and when to give up, how to fool everyone and how to trust someone. Our experiences mold our personality, and me, it molds me to become someone who's in between. I believe that there are only two possible outcomes in this world. Either cheaters will always win, or the other way around. Life is unfair. The sooner you'll accept it, the easier for you to deal with it.
I am Japal Esmond Salot and I am who I am.
Personal development has a big impact in developing and finding my self-identity. It made me realize many things through its extraordinary lessons. Years ago, I was once a young, innocent girl with doubt with myself. I tend to imitate girls that I found attractive. The way they talk, walk, dress up, and how they act. It was just that if I will be them, people will like me. There comes a time that I was surrounded by influential people. I got curious about what they are doing. So what I did is that I tried the things beyond my limitation, thinking that it will look cool and to know how it feels. A life-changing event occurred that stopped me to do so. 2 months ago, I entered the room 425, section St. Ignatius of Loyola. At first, I was so confused about my actions. I'm afraid that I could make mistakes and put myself into shame. But no, because of them, I learned to love myself and be who I am, because I witnessed how they accept as one of them. I was motivated by my tragic past to know about me and to find myself way better.
I am Steffi Tubahan and I am who I am.
In the past, all of us is a simple kid, but to me, it wasn't that simple at all because of the dark history I have, and I want to keep it confidential. All I just want to say is, even though I carry these memories, I made it into something useful. I made it as an inspiration to live on and have a brighter future. And talking about brighter future, when I came to the section Sean, many things happened to me. All of my skill was improved in a good way, and that's all.
I am Joshua Lububan and I am who I am.
Well, before I became a grade 11 senior high school student, I was actually a very lazy person. Before I met these people who are talented in their own ways, an individual who knows what is right and what is wrong. But of course, as part of human, we also commit mistakes. So I could not say they are perfect, but I could say they are perfect in their own ways. When I began to know them, I was able to understand why they need to become better, and that is why I started to started to do something better in my life for once, because I know I may not be able to do this again if they will not be part of my grade 12 senior high. And this is the reason why for these past months, by being in this section, I began to act, I began to move, I began to rise and take up the challenge.
I'm Vince Malasarte and I am who I am.
I was someone who doesn't know himself. I just go with the flow and enjoy my life. I was someone who considered himself happy, but the truth flips on its own. I was someone who doesn't care. Someone who painted a smile on his face, but the pigments were all black. I was someone whom I can't define. Today, I am standing strong, confident with myself, and ready to conquer the world with all the strength that I have. And I know there are people that will always be at my side to guide, protect, love, and uplift me. And these people are my family and friends. Being a grade 11 student in SMC is a tough one for me, so far in my academic life. The whole journey is filled with pressure, happiness, downs, and hope. But above all these things, I keep being positive. I have the St. Ignatius of Loyola family that is with me with this journey. I will always treasure the memories that we had.
I am Linton Bernardo and I am who I am.
When I was a kid, I have more enough time to play around, playing hide and seek, going to children's park, eating sweets, playing in the mud, and making electric fun as a microphone. My childhood experience is the best. They are right. To those people who says, enjoy life while we are still young. Because now that I grow up, having a different environment, socializing with different people, and spending all of my time doing projects. As a grade 11 STEM student, I've already undergone depression because of the stimulus that affects my thoughts and feelings negatively. That results my response. These stimulus are the stressors such as grade and school performance. As for now, that is my summarization of my life. Thank you and signing out.